I am. I'm saying what I know is in the hearts of millions of people around the world. I know it's not just me. I know it's not just me. It's a million people in this world, more than a million, who feel the same way I feel, but just may not have the medium to express it. So I'm expressing for you. So I'm speaking for all of us that feel that something has to change. Not only that something has to change, but we have to be instrumental in changing it. I'm speaking for you. I'm here to represent you. So education has become this goal of attaining this certificate of completion. That's not education. This is why youth aren't educated these days. That's not real education. Education is bringing something out, bringing that innate intelligence out and expressing that education. And that's what we have to teach our young people today, to look deep within themselves and to bring out that intelligence that they have in them. You know, everyone is born with infinite intelligence. You just have to go through a process to bring that intelligence out and express it through many different avenues. You know, I can be an astrophysicist, I can be a chemist, I can be an architect, I can be an engineer, I can be a cardiovascular surgeon. I can be any of these things as long as I go through a process of bringing that knowledge out. But the education of today, man, it's a trip. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's training our youth to become robots, mere cashiers and workers who can obey orders and do things to serve other people, you know, for purposes that they don't even know. And this is what education is leading, or where it's leading our young people. But naturally inside of us, there's something that also rebels against what isn't in harmony with nature. This is why you have so many young people rebelling in school. It's not that they want to be stupid. It's not that they want to be unintelligent, or they don't want to get good jobs, or they don't want opportunities. It's that their natural defense system, their divine defense system, is telling them that something is wrong. And because they don't exactly know what's wrong, they rebel. They don't go to school. They, you know, skip classes. They don't take it serious. They don't respect the teachers. They don't respect the information that's trying to be passed to them. And I don't blame them. You know, I was doing the same thing when I was in high school. I was cutting school. I was, you know, cutting classes, having fun in the hallways, not taking things seriously. And it's only now later that I realized that, you know, why my spirit caused me to do some of these things. It wasn't just because I was bad. I mean, yeah, I wanted to have fun. You know, I wasn't on the right track, but on a divine level, my spirit was rebelling with something that I know that wasn't going to benefit me. So, you know, I look now at a lot of my peers that I graduated with, you know, those who have been educated, and it's like, you know, folks are still lost, folks are still confused, folks are still hesitant, not knowing which direction to go, not knowing, you know, how they're going to make an impact in the world, yet they have education. So clearly education as we currently know it isn't the key. We have to do something different. I got to get this young brother and this young sister to look deep inside of themselves and to bring something out that's going to allow them to express themselves. And if we don't do that, we can't blame them. We can't blame them for not wanting to do good in school. And everybody knows, man, I mean, school these days, it's a joke. You know, I live in an environment where kids don't even have textbooks. I mean, what type of school system is that? They don't even have textbooks. So, you know, education, we have to reevaluate what we call education. We have to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the root, and that's intelligence. And we got to rely on the most concrete source of intelligence, and that's innate divine intelligence that we're born with. It's in your DNA, it's in your genes. We just got to bring that out of these young people, and we got to build institutions that have that process of bringing that innate wisdom and intelligence out of the minds and the spirits of these young people. Understanding health, as I know now, you know, really goes deep. We really have to understand what's going on inside of our bodies. Now, in connection to youth development and health, if youth were more healthy, their internal organs and processes would function more efficiently, and that would translate to better judgment making, better thinking, you know, better access to their potential. You know, so as long as youth aren't healthy, they're not realizing the full power of what the Creator gave them, which is a body. We have all these systems, your digestive system, your lymphatic system, your cardiovascular system, all these systems, all these organs, your liver, your spleen, your heart, your lungs, all these parts of you, and most people don't even understand. And the education system these days isn't really touching on it. So we have youth who are promoting self-destruction and engaging in self-destruction of their own bodies and don't even realize the future consequences. I think right now, as early as possible, we really have to get youth engaged and being as healthy as possible when it comes to exercising, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to even drinking water, proper rest, even proper air, proper breathing. All these things are important because the healthier you are, the more you realize your power. So this is the message that we have to give to young people. They have to be healthy, not just because mommy said be healthy or because the commercial said be healthy, but because they have to tap into this power that they have. And the healthier they are, the more their systems, their internal systems are working, the more they'll be able to tap into this power and use it to help them survive in this society that we live in. So health is everything. With me now personally, I'm not just one to preach it, but I'm also living a healthier lifestyle myself, and I think this is the key for my betterment, and I also think this is the key for a lot of young people in their betterment. We have to just turn our heads away from some of the BS that was passed down to us in terms of how to eat and how to this. I mean, they shoved milk down the throats of children in school systems and just the public systems, period. And then we wonder why a lot of children out here got asthma. Whereas a lot of folks' bodies can't tolerate or break down that milk properly. But again, we just shove milk, cheese. And that's just one small example of just how institutionally we fail to really address health, the way we need to make sure children are healthy. Children got all types of stuff going on these days, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault. As institutions, as adults, we fail to really address them, and we've sort of given this blanket approach to health that works maybe for one group of people, but not all groups of people. And this is why a lot of young people are suffering now and living unhealthy. Entrepreneurship is the key. It is the key. All right, this economy is broken. It will never be fixed. It's broken. So a lot of young people are entering the workforce and are under the impression that just because you are looking for a job, you're going to find a job. Adults with doctorates cannot find jobs. With bachelor's, with master's degrees, cannot find jobs. With wealth of experience, cannot find jobs. So to the young 15, 16, 17-year-olds that are enthusiastic and eager about now stepping up and taking on some new responsibility and finding a paycheck, you know what? Their dreams just went down the toilet. Because we've messed up this economy so bad, we're suffering, we're paying the consequences of it, and it's just no hope anymore going out and finding a good job. And this is just the reality of today. We can debate it, we can spit all these statistics about economic development here and there, but if you go out on the street today and you search for young people who do have jobs, you're going to find a few, and then you search for young people who do want jobs, you're going to find many. You're going to find many. I know a lot of young folks who would work if they want to. I mean, if they could, they would work. But we don't have the jobs to hire. And so what happens? They turn to ulterior things. A lot of young brothers, they start hustling. They're going to do what's close to them. They got drugs in every corner. I can't find a job. You know what? I'm going to start selling drugs. I got no other option. You mean you want me to starve? You want me to, not progress economically at all? When every piece of media coming at me is saying advance, advance, advance. Financially, advance financially, money. You need money for everything. So young people resort to anything they know. Young girls are out prostituting themselves. Young guys are out selling drugs, putting their lives on the line just for this pursuit of money. And this pursuit of money is something that was embedded in their brains from the media, from TV, from school, from everything. Money. So that's not going to go away. I'm not about to fight the media in terms of projecting these images. That's not going to go away. Young people want to make money. They want to build themselves economically. So we got to give them another alternative versus the go to school so you can get a good job, because it's not working. And that's entrepreneurship. We got to engage young people in building businesses for themselves